Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Dopedilla TV. This is a Minisode. My name's Cleo Badashi and the hostess with the mostest. Shout out to our domestic and our international audience. Welcome back to those who've seen this before, and to the newcomers, we hope you enjoy. Welcome to the crazy family. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're going to get right into it. So, last week we talked a little bit about the DaniLeigh and baby situation, and it seems like, people are coddling her now, especially, brown women. They're like, oh, it's okay. Summer Walker's like, if you need anything, let me know. And I feel like that's just a way to kind of, let out pain and come together and to publicly say, I know he fucked up. Mine fucked up too. Let's eat some ice cream together. Kind of just like bandaging each other. But what really has to happen is people have to learn what relationships are. So let's start with marriage. So when people get married, originally it was because you got some money, I'm part of this family or that family. Nowadays people are doing it for love, but people don't really know how to function with each other. And it's possible because humans are very complex creatures, like super intelligent, super smart, we're the only ones that seem to talk and really have these, really intense emotions, even though animals do too. But we're not using them the right way, and oftentimes, we're taught to be a certain way to each other. Women are taught to be quiet or be this and that. You shouldn't be a loud mouth. You shouldn't be coming out of your face. And men are just taught to, be, aggressive and this and that. But the bottom line is, men have to have some money. You got what I'm saying? And you can respect a man that tries and works hard, but you really got to see how somebody treats you. How do they act when you ask for something? How do they act when you're sick? Do they help you? How do they act around other people? How do they act in private? How do they act to your family? How do they talk to people? How do they talk about their family? You got to watch these things. And this is all part of the game, because you also have to know, as a girl, breath should be clean. Everything should be clean. Smell good, and just be present. And nowadays, women want to focus on, getting the bag, because we have to, because most men, especially in our community, don't really, we don't really reciprocate the benefits of that as much. So we go out there and we get our own. So I'll talk from a hood standpoint, because I understand how it kind of works, and I've been around. So a lot of times guys will get with girls because they already got, a job. They living off her. She got kids. There's always food in the house. Oh, you got food stamps? Oh, cool. Make sure you recertify. Keep recertifying. Don't let them food stamps run out. Hey, you want to do this? It's just crazy. And then you got guys out there, they hustle and stuff, and they got girlfriends. And sometimes those girlfriends, most of the times, those girls know the game, and they know how to act. They know how to talk. Sometimes they don't, and a guy gets tired of them, and, you're my ride or die. It's never the other way around where the guy's the ride or die. It's always the girl. So that's that was it there with DaniLeigh. The ride or die. And that's how it's always kind of been advertised towards black women, be ride or die, and it's never really benefited. So oftentimes we gotta run somewhere else. So DaniLeigh, now that you're by yourself, and apparently she doesn't have anywhere to go, they're saying the family, baby kind of insinuated her family disowned her because you had a half-black baby. And he's also insinuating that he understands that DaniLeigh is not black. Okay, so this ain't one of those things where she, so we knew what it was when she made that song and when she was acting the way she does. But again, let's go back to what it means to know the game and be part of the game and understand the game and be the game. Be your best self. Keep it clean. Keep yourself tame when it comes to emotion. Carry yourself right. Keep everything clean and prim. Be careful what you do in public. Trust me, I learned over and over. No one really taught me the game. I just picked guys that I thought was really, really cute. And it worked out for me, and I had fun. But it didn't work out in the long run because they ended up being jerks. But there's a lot of jerks in the hood. There's a lot of jerks everywhere. So you just have to hold your square down and be yourself, and it will attract the right person. Guys, just be mannerly, be clean, be cool, and you will get the right person. Oh, it doesn't work for me. Maybe you need to find a way to make yourself a little more handsome, because girls like visuals too. They say guys like big boobs and butts and stuff. We like to look at something nice too. I like big chests and big muscles and this and that. That's what I like. But he also has to have a brain. But most of the time, I don't know if it goes both ways. But yeah, that's that. So I had a homegirl, she had this guy that she really liked, and then they started dating. And when I was around him, he didn't really seem like he was that into her. And he kept looking at other girls. She's like, no, it's okay, it's fine, and he didn't have $5 for the food, so he looked right at her. He was like, you got $5? But it wasn't like he pulled her to the side and said it discreetly, like, yo, I don't usually do this. I'm really sorry, and I'll make it up to you, but, you got $5. And it's not to make you look like you got to beg her for $5. Just don't be like, hey, yo, you got $5. He said, hey, yo, you got $5. And nudged her like she was a nigga. Nudged her right in her arm. Was like, you got $5? She was like, yeah. And, they kind of still together, but he really seems like he hates her. Okay, they got one kid together, and they're making it work, so she's pregnant again, and he still seems standoffish. She's like, oh, he never comes home, this and that. You didn't know the game. How do other women learn the game? They either learn from their mother, or the chicks that I knew, they knew the game early. That's because they left their home early. Some of them didn't have a good upbringing, and they're not perfect, but they learn how to be better women. They teach themselves. A lot of times, girls like that, we like to stay together. Girls that like to go out, do their hair, look cute, talk to guys, and, flirt, do girl stuff, that kind of thing. But there's a way you do it, because even girls that have BBLs and stuff like that, other girls will put them on a pedestal, but sometimes when you talk to these guys, they're like, oh, she's just some cheeks. And even after I get with her, because getting with her means my status goes up, because I got me a bad bitch now. I'm not going to treat her like she's gold or whatever. Like, we're done, I'm bored, I've seen everything. Your Instagram, you post all the time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you got a business that's cute, we're making money, you're making more money than me, even though I like your money and I'm spending some of it. I'm not going to act like I'm appreciative until I see that you're starting to catch on. And that's kind of sad, and we don't like that. People have to know themselves. You got to know yourselves. You got to fly straight. This comes with anything. This comes with business, school, how you talk to people. It has to be a well-rounded thing. When it's well-rounded, that makes you better for the person, and then you can see better. Because you can't imagine somebody on a level like this, right? They don't hang out with a certain group of people, they mind their business, they say to themselves, they talk a certain way, they present themselves a way, versus somebody that's just like all over the place. They're not going to want to associate with that, even if they've never been there, around that. Or they might find something about that they find attractive, like, maybe I could get something out of this person, or, this person's attractive, or maybe I could use them real quick, something like that. The moral of the story is, watch your back, understand what's going on. And girls, there is a game. It's sad, but there is a game. The world isn't all natural like it's supposed to be. No cold weather, all plants and trees, just animals and fruits, nothing artificial. We don't have that anymore. It already got too gone far. You gotta play the game. Yes, there is a game. You gotta play it. Short and simple. How do I learn the game? Just carry yourself well. Look at videos of other women that teach, not femininity, but being good to yourself and carrying yourself well, because that's part of femininity, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it, and don't let anyone guilt you into trying to feel better. And then once you do get up there are going to be some people that's going to be like, oh, she thinks she's better in this. And it's not that you think you're better, you're doing better. Maybe you do think you're better. Maybe that's okay to think that you are better. I'm doing better, I smell better, I'm moving better, I have better. You know what I'm saying? Always hating, never celebrating. And that's why they single and they never dating. You feel me? Short, sweet, and to the point. I gotta go pick up everyone, and we're gonna make, beautiful dinner and chill, and, it's the weekend. So listen, this has been another episode, Minisode of Dopedilla TV/radio. I'm Cleo Badashian, your hostess with the mostest. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And again, like I said, we're doing relationship advice. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. DM us at our IG, Dopedilla Radio. Leave your questions. And please, if you want to share a story, share a story. And if you want us to share it on here, let us know if it's okay, and we'll do that. And we'll give you some advice, and and do the best we can do. Love you.